tell, this has been more than 4 days since I've done this, so this is now dried out, but unfortunately getting it off, it cracked. I have now had to glue it together, but it still just isn't good enough to take a mould off really. So I had another go and I made another one, which the detail, it just isn't good enough. When I've pressed the plastic in there, it just hasn't done the job. So I then made using plaster of Paris, made another mould, and here's one I've kind of been cutting to get, I'm trying to do it on the phone here, so trying to sort of get it so that it fits, but I'm not really that very good at cutting it out, but my friend is really good at cutting this sort of stuff out, so I'm going to get him to cover, I'm going to make these and then let him cut them out to fit, because we've got 8 of these to do really. So yeah, I'll just put that in the mould. Which way round was it? That way round. So it kind of goes in like that. So I kind of marked how big to make it, so that I know roughly what I need to be doing for it to fit. So that's that. And then all I'm doing is, you get this, it's called polymold, I think it is, and it's just like beads, and you put it in hot water and it goes clear. And then all I've done is roller this out so it's flat, to try and make it like a uniform thickness, so that when I heat this back up, it'll keep that shape, and then I can press it in there and push it in with my fingers so that it gets all the shape. And I'm hoping to make, you know, as I said, I'll make some more of these, and then my friend can like cut them out to fit. But I don't think we're going to get it perfect without filling it in some way, but he's pretty good at it, so we'll see what he does. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it's changed shape. No, maybe not. I thought it changed shape a little bit when it's cooled, but I've left it in there to cool until it's gone white like that, because it goes clear. When you heat it up, it goes clear. But I'll video that so you can see what it does. It's got quite good detail on it, which, to be honest, I think on these they probably wouldn't have, even if they were filled in, it probably wouldn't have, but you'd get this bit on it. But yeah, it's just getting it to fit better really. And that's it. So we'll have a go at that. I'll add a bit onto the back of this with heating it up and pushing it into the mould, so you can see that. And then we're going to run it on the pool table and play under it and see how hot the lights and that get actually using it. As I say, I'm not going to fit these in here anyway, because we've got the jewels to put in the exhaust here, and the cable goes through here. Right, so this is the multi-morph, and it's like, oh, it's a bit bright out here, but it's like kind of beads, and you put it in boiling water, and then they like all bind together and they go clear. And then what I've done is I've rolled them out so that I've got basically like little tablets like this that I can then put into the mould. So if I'll just boil this up, I've got a kettle out here and an old pot that I use for all sorts of things, and I'll make one now, and you can see how easy this stuff is to use. But you can use it over and over again, so it's not something, once you've made it, that's it. You can just remelt it and turn it into something else. Let's pour it in. So I'll just put some in here. I won't put too much in there. Right, so I'll drop that in there, and then what happens is that goes clear. So it starts off white, and then I'll just leave it in here long enough so that it goes transparent, and then obviously it's hot when you take it out. That's the only sort of drawback to it. I'm going to need to go and get something to get it out with as well, hook it out of there, a screwdriver or something. But I'll cut it here just now because it does take this is literally, I just walked into the garage and got a screwdriver out here so we can hook it out. But as you can already see, that's already starting to go transparent. So literally, I should have washed the pot out. There's a little bit of grass in there, isn't there? But I won't press it into the actual plastic, and we're going to paint it anyway. So, but so as you can see, it's now gone soft. And if you look at, I don't know whether it's coming up on the camera, but there's a little bit of white just in. Let's just go in there you gotta watch this. You can get air bubbles in it as well, actually, which is it's a little bit annoying. But right, that's gone transparent now, so I'll hook that out. I might have to use both hands. Ah, darn it! Almost got it. Right, here, I've got it. Right. So this is it now, so it's clear. So I've sort of drawn marks on there where I want this. So I'm going to just push that in there a little bit further forward. Right, and then all I'm doing is pressing that into this mould like so. I might have to use both hands because you want to get it in there. I'm trying to video this and do it at the same time, it ain't easy. Holding an iPhone. Right, so I've gone up to my mark there. There's a mark here which I'm over. I'm over that, so it's going to want cutting back down to there. I was thinking, I wish I'd kind of like made it so that it had like a ridge on it along there, but it is what it is. It was hard enough doing it as it is. So that's it. So if I leave that now for a couple of minutes, that will go white like that, and then it's set. So you can hear it's you know, it's hard. It feels a little bit like waxy, but I'm not sure how paint's going to go on it. But we're going to use enamel, or we're going to airbrush it, and I'm guessing if you just rubbed it over with some like 1000 grit wet and dry or something, it would probably give it just a little bit of a key. I don't know, that's another problem for another day, worrying about that. But I'm just going to make a couple of these because we're not putting these in the spare model because we haven't put the jewels in there, so I can't fill this all in, otherwise we'll never get the cable. Well, I probably could get the cables through, but it's extra hassle, isn't it? So I won't do that. Right, as you can see, that's starting to change colour. It's still soft at the minute. I couldn't push that now, it's gone off enough and it's not that hot. So what I can do is just drop that second one in there because that's probably still hot enough. And if I just put the kettle back on and warm that other bit up, I'll just top it up with some boiling water, and all the time this one is hardening. But it's really quite good stuff, this. So, and all I've got to do then is just cut it to shape. Right, there's some more, so we'll let that go. That'll take a couple of minutes as well just to go off. See, this front bit's going white, but it's still quite cool here. I reckon that would come out now. It's almost got it's almost like holding its shape. I think it definitely would stay. I can always have another go anyway, can't I? It's not like the end of the world. So I'm trying to video it and I'll just lift it out. So it's got a fair bit of grip, you know. There you go, it's come out, and there it is. And that will gradually, you've got all the detail in now. I don't know if it's coming out on the camera, but it looks better once it's done. But we've got all the grooves and everything else in there, and the next one's just about ready. You're getting a little production line going now, look. So again, this one's clear, and all I need to do is just press it in there, get the shape, push it right in there, like so, and then just cut off all the excess later. It's taken quite a bit of time actually to make these things, but there you go. And that one, as you can see from that one's cooling all the time. It's getting slowly more and more white, and that's it. And if I wanted another go, all I've got to do is drop it back in there and have another crack at it. So that's two I've made there just in a couple of minutes. So that's it. It's as simple as that. As I said, I'm not going to fit these. I might cut them so that they're ready, but I'm not going to fit them in the test model. We'll leave that for another day. But yeah, there you go.